Well, tell me about it.
Huh?
Tell me about it.
I don't know what happened.
You're on camera.
No. My friends called the ambulance out here up at Stop and Shop.
Okay. You don't remember what you were doing?
I was loaded.
Okay.
So they called 911, said take him to the hospital, let him sober up. I go to the hospital. The next morning I wake up and I bump into these blonde-headed nursing students.
Okay.
They invite me back to their place.
That's a good day.
Which is out near Foxwoods, Norwich.
Okay.
So they take me out there. Next thing I know, they're doing ecstasy, they're doing dope, crack. Oh, every drug known to man, these people, they're doing everything.
Okay.
And of course, I'd do anything once, I don't care.
I got you.
I was messed up. Then they dress us up and I don't know where they got them, but they had police officer uniforms.
Strippers?
Huh?
Strippers?
No, they were these nursing students.
But not real cops?
No, but they had cop uniforms.
Okay.
They wanted to go rob people. They knew, like when people were leaving banks with money bags and when they were leaving a business with a money bag to take to the bank.
Okay.
So they dressed us up in these things. And we go driving around wearing police uniforms. They give us the money. They just hand it over.
This is last week?
3 weeks.
3 weeks ago?
And I wake up in the morning. That's like the last thing I remember.
So nobody told you how you broke your neck?
No, I woke up in the morning. They said I was laying on Yale's front steps. They woke me up. And they said, what's your problem? And they said, I looked up at him. It says right in the report, because I read it on the computer. It says, I looked up at him and said, I got a broken neck.
And you did?
I don't know how I got it.
Yeah, I know, because I came out that night.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. The next morning, they're screwing this what do they call that shit? A halo.
Oh, yeah,
They bolted it.
Yeah, they bolted right into your head. I've seen it before.
One here. They just drilled it right in the... No sedatives, no nothing.
Oh, God.
They just put this thing on. It's got these bolts this long with points. They had one guy hold it, and 4 of them were turning them. They're going 1, 2, and then you can hear it when they hit the bone. It's going...
Oh, God.
And I'm like, ah!
Keep your neck straight.
Man, well, they had a hook on the end. They put 30 pounds on it. They were trying to pull, because my neck was broke so many times. It wasn't, like, straight.
Yeah.
It was all bent up. So they put the weight, like they call it traction, I guess. They put the weight on my neck to try to pull it. And they did that for 4 hours, and it didn't do anything. Hey, there's a big sign up there.
Hey, look at that.
But it didn't work. So they had to take me to the operating room, put me to sleep, stick me in an x-ray machine and twist that cage until they got my neck straight. Then they cut me in the front.
Now you guys are... Nah, that's cool.
They went in there, and they went in there.
Now,
and they put...
You know other people in the park around here?
Well, basically, we know everybody.
A lot of homeless,
Charles,
a lot of homeless people.
Everybody down there is homeless.
Who's got the saddest story? Who's got a true sad story for me? You know?
Man, who would have the saddest story?
I'm working on a project. You know?
I wasn't homeless until my girl put me in jail when I didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
I was sound asleep. She let this person, Loretta, in to my motel room. I was there for 1.5 years living there.
Okay.
My girl died on January 14th of last year. So I had this girl, Audrey, got raped over here. She was living by this tree.
Okay.
When they had to occupy New Haven.
Okay.
She got raped. So I said, look, you come live in my room. Just keep it clean.
That was in the news, I think.
And cooked.
Right? Was that in the news?
Yeah, it was on the news. It was on the news.
Oh.
Audrey. He was sleeping in her tent when it happened.
Okay. Passed out, I guess, right?
Yeah.
That happens.
So I let her sleep in my room. Well, she's there for 6 months, smoking, drinking, eating for nothing, doing nothing. Well, this one night, my friend Harold came over. We got loaded. wasted. 8:30 in the morning, I got up at 5:30, got dressed, took a shower, got dressed, waiting for my boss because he told me we were working.
Right.
He never showed up. So at 8:30, I walked to the package store, which is right near the motel. I bought a half a gallon.
Okay.
So we're all three of us were drinking half a gallon. Well, she went to the emergency room for being drunk a few days before and did some questionnaire, and they offered her told her she's gonna get $50 cash. So I gave her $1, whatever it was, for the bus. She goes at 11 o'clock. She goes down here somewhere, gets her $50, comes back with another half a gallon. So we still get the half a gallon from the night before. The half a gallon I bought in the morning, and the half a gallon she brought home. Well, me and Harold passed out. She lets Loretta and Charles in. Loretta beats her in the head with the phone, knocks her out. She wakes up, sees me laying in the bed, calls the cops, says I hit her in the head with a bottle. So I got arrested for second-degree assault, went to jail.
And now you're out
they
of a
took
home.
all my clothes, everything I own, my pots, pans, dishes, clothes, everything I own, they threw it all out.
Here's the kicker. He gets out of jail and goes back to jail the same fucking day he got out.
No, I was in there
Can't
for
win.
5 weeks. But the next day she came down here and Charles
Yeah.
says, "Where's Forrest?"
Well, show me somebody
She
with.
says, "Forrest is in jail." He goes, "For what?" "For hitting me in the head with a bottle." And Charles says, Forrest didn't hit you in the head, Loretta did. This is the next day.
Right.
I spent 5 weeks in Whaley Avenue Jail. You think she can walk over to the courthouse right here and
Say
"Oh,
something.
Forrest
Wasn't him."
didn't do it? No, so when I got out 5 weeks later, they offered me this family violence program.
Okay.
Take 9 classes and we'll dismiss the second-degree assault charge.
Feel me?
I said, fine. I walk out the door, I go up to Stop and Shop, guess who I bump into? Her.
Okay.
She goes, "Guess what? You didn't hit me in the head." I said, "I know I didn't hit you in the head." So she tells me the story about Loretta hitting her in the head with the phone.
Now that's for your story.
So I get pissed off.
Bring me to somebody who's got a sad story.
Oh, I'm
Come on.
looking around. I don't